G'day viewers, DanMill23, how's it going? Just been cruising the tubes and I was looking at a couple of videos posing questions to atheists. Often the video was titled something like 10 questions every intelligent atheist must answer. 10 questions pretty difficult to answer in 10 seconds, 10 minutes. But another thing that I found was that the questions were often pretty dumb questions, really. Or rather, they're not very deep questions. For example, one that was always seemed to be asked is, where did the universe come from, Mr. Smartass Atheist? As if that would have you in knots. And the, of course, atheist answer is, I don't know. So what I thought is that I would come up with 3 questions, 3 intelligent questions that every atheist might like to think about. So without further ado, here they are. In the past, the world was considered to be flat. By the people who wrote the Bible, they thought the world was flat. You can't condemn them for that because their theory of the flat world fits perfectly with the facts and works. It works. Right? All they had was the human eye to observe the world, and it looks flat, and the sun moves over, everything works. Later on, there was replaced by 2 different models. One was the Earth was a globe and the sun would go around the Earth. There were 2. There was one with epicycles and one without epicycles. That's a whole other story. People of the day believed that, as they did with the flat Earth. Scientists of the day believed that. Everybody understood that, and people defended that position when new ideas came through. Not only that, their observations, their theory fitted the observations. In fact, the theory that the sun goes around the Earth is just a description of the observations that people made. Later on, eventually that was replaced with the Earth going around the sun, and that's what people understand to be true today. So the flat Earth model is a working model that really works. It really does actually work. It's a good, solid theory. It doesn't work so good if you want to launch space shuttles and things. Okay. Given all of that understanding, if I was to drop you as an atheist into any one of those 3 time periods, no doubt you would say that science is the way forward, science is the truth, science is the right understanding. But let me just say that I drop you into the time when people think that the Earth goes around the sun, the Big Bang was the creation of the universe, and evolution was a description of how species were created. Really, in light of the changes in scientific understanding in the past, and how whilst the theories always fitted the facts and always looked true, they in the end became obsolete and were overturned. What level of confidence do you now have in light of these things that I've just said about evolution and say the Big Bang? What level of confidence do you have in those theories now? Or indeed any theory, gravity, or the theory of literary criticism? Okay, next question. Science is a democracy. You will righteously jump up and down and say, no, science is not a democracy. But just hear me out. Let me just say science is a democracy. Scientific understanding comes from the observation, theory, peer review, and then acceptance. So the peer review process is a ruthless way of getting consensus on whether something is believed to be true or not. So, in some senses of the word, at least it is true to say that science is a democracy, and if 101 experts think that something's true, then it's considered to be true. Now, let's take religion. Religion is also, an understanding of the supernatural is also a consensus, a democracy. Pretty much everybody on the planet, except for us skeptical atheists, believes in some sort of supernatural something or other, whatever it is they call it. Now, given that science is a group of experts determining truth, and perhaps, without too much of a stretch, I could say that every human being is a natural expert in the supernatural, or has as much expertise as any other human being in the supernatural. Given that there is that large consensus of people that there is something more to life, the universe, and everything, how does that make you feel as an atheist? Or how confident can you be in your position of atheism? The last question. Christian-y people, perhaps in particular, theists in general, often described as being a bit oppressive in their desires to force their truthful opinions, or suspected truthful opinions, onto others. I'd like you to examine yourself. This is my last question. Do you think, as an atheist, that you are more likely to be correct than a theist? I think that's a bit of a no-brainer, that question. Do you believe that you have a better understanding of truth than a theist does? And irrespective of whether you believe you do or don't, do you think that that other people should believe what you believe, or that you understand to be true? Or maybe another way to put it is, would the world be a better place if everybody thought along similar lines to you? Or maybe, putting it slightly outrageously, do you think you have a better understanding of the world, or access to more insight than a theist does? Okay, hopefully those are my 3 intelligent questions every intelligent atheist should have a think about, and maybe even answer.